Hi, welcome back to the channel. Today I have lots of photos, like 10 of them, that I want to fit on a 2-page spread. I have my work cut out for me. Welcome back to Emilee's Paper Caper, where we're all about scrapping our stash and getting some pages done. If you're new here, hit subscribe now and the bell icon so you won't miss any ideas. For this 2-page spread, I've selected an eclectic mix of borders from my stash, and I hope to create something unique and different. I've been scrapbooking for more than 20 years, and I have a large collection of papers, borders, embellishments, and punches. If you're like me, you want to use that stash. So let's see what I can do with this crazy mix of borders and papers. Recently, my daughter and 2 of her friends made fairy gardens, so I wanted to use this fairy stamp that's been in my stash for a long time as part of the page title. She's really cute, and while she's a black and white image, I wanted to color her in. With my limited supply of alcohol-based ink markers, I colored her in, and I won't make you watch me color her, I'll just skip ahead. I was pleased with how she turned out, and I need to trim the branding strips off these pages, and then I'm going to go ahead and make the page title first. I'm still playing Calvinball because it's still March, and so I'm getting extra points for using a number in the title. I also get a point for using a wood veneer, which this number 3 is a wood veneer. Calvinball has been a lot of fun and has really encouraged me to dig in and use some stash. If I'm being honest, while I do try to use my stash first, I sometimes still add to my stash and have new purchases. In fact, if you watch until the very end of this video, I'll show you some of my recent purchases from Tuesday morning. It's not really a haul video at the end, but just a few purchases. For the title, the number 3 has a little stem on it, like it's supposed to be stuck in the ground. So I'm using some old Creative Memories stickers of grass to kind of give it a foundation. Speaking of using my stash, for this layout, I wanted to dig into my large stash of borders and to help create the background for this layout. You'll see me stacking the borders together as a page element, and then I'm going to add some of the borders to the title section, and I'm also going to extend across the 2 pages to kind of give a flow of the borders, will kind of help give a foundation for the photos, but also add to kind of some direction across the page. See how I've put these border strips across the 2 pages? Now I'm cutting them back apart. And I'll do that again in the middle of the page. Here's the middle of the page, and you'll see how I'm trying to flow through the layout, give the eye a visual reason to track from one page to the next. Just a quick snip and the pages are separated again. Because I have 10 photos, I really need to crop them quite a bit. So I will skip ahead and I won't make you watch me crop all the photos, but I did have to crop them significantly in order to fit all 10 on this 2-page spread. I'm adding a tag below the page title to record the date and the names of the friends in the photos. To help break up the page, it is pretty busy. I'm matting a few of the photos. About half of them will get a mat. Audrey's friends, Taylor and Mackenzie, surprised her on this day by bringing supplies to make fairy gardens. Audrey had a blast, and we are enjoying the fairy garden at home now. I'm glad we took photos to record the girls creating their fairy gardens. They had a lot of fun, and these pages will be a great fun to look back on. You may notice that some of my photos and page elements go off the edge of the paper. I'll trim those up later. I do this on purpose because I feel like it uses the space more wisely, and it also adds a sense of motion to the pages. So I managed to find a space to include a small banner. It will say fun, and I'm using baker's twine on this banner as well. Using the banner and baker's twine are both worth a point in Calvinball. I will list everything down below that I get a point for in Calvinball, and I'll also leave more information about Calvinball down in the description of this video. Adding banners to scrapbook pages has been popular for a number of years. I haven't really done a whole lot of it, but I do love the way they look. So I was happy to have encouragement from Calvinball to use a banner on this page. This page is very eclectic and busy. That's okay because it reminds me of all the activity at the table when the girls were making these fairy gardens. Here are some finished looks at the final layout. Remember to keep watching until the end if you'd like to see my recent additions to my stash. Okay, so like I said earlier, I do still add to my collection. And I don't usually do haul videos, but I'll add this to the end of this video for those who wanted to stick around and see. So I went to Tuesday morning after work yesterday, after a long week at work, for a little retail therapy. What's better than that, right? And I found these cute Emilee bling, $1.49. Too cute, right? You'll be seeing these on layouts for sure. I need to make a wedding card, and so I got this cute packet of ephemera that's perfect for making a wedding card. And I got a banner. And for $3.99 I found this smash book. And it's for school age kids, but I figure I can alter it and make it work for me. And then last but not least, I got this really cool pack of Tim Coffee papers. They are absolutely beautiful, and it's the thinner paper, so it's super easy to punch, and it's just so gorgeous. I thought that it would be a great addition to layering and mat stacks in my stash. So that's my haul. I do try to use my stash first, but sometimes I just need a little retail therapy. Thanks for watching. See you next time.